Hello everybody and welcome back to Pokemon Silver. My name's Cody and in the last exciting episode we chased around a Farfetch'd. Our Repel's effect wore off. Let's try to bravely get to the end here before we get attacked by a Paras of a low level. No such luck, huh? Oh no! I don't know why I had an American accent for that. Oh no! It is an Oddish! Oddishes are kind of cool. Like, just look at its little expression. So I think I'm going to capture one. I don't necessarily think I'm going to use one. But, you know, it's... maybe at some point we'll need a Grass-type Pokemon. Maybe a Grass-type Pokemon will suddenly become very useful and I'll think about it. You never know. So I am going to use a Pokeball to capture this Oddish. Especially since it's been very helpfully paralyzed by my Ghastly, who in the process took only 1 damage, so good job, Ghastly. Gotcha. Oddish was cow-gutted. I realize that that is pronounced caught and not cow-gutted, because that would be a terrible way to pronounce anything. Alright, we're so close. Don't Paras me. There we go. Did you see the shrine honoring the Protector? It watches over the forest from across time. I think it must be a Grass-type Pokemon. Huh, I think you must be right. Butterfree, free! Yeah, that is a good anime, but we're all onto newer things now. That was like seasons ago, Butterfree. Oh honey, you're making a Pokedex? It must be hard if Pokemon won't appear. Try using this TM. One that makes Pokemon appear. That's like... it's one of these ones you teach Oddish or whatever, right? It's Sweet Scent, yep. Alright, well... I don't have problems attracting level 5 Paras, so we're all set. Trainer tips. Berry trees grow new berries every day. Make a note of which trees bear which berries. You look like you want to fight. This is where I do my training. Oh, you're Black Belt. Are we encountering possibly the first Black Belt in the series? No, it's just an ordinary trainer. He didn't look like a Black Belt. But, you know, you can always hope. Under cover of night. Oh, it's a level 7 Rattata, which is actually a problem because my Ghastly is unable to hit it. So instead we're going to go with Flappy. Here we go, Flappy Bird. Thunder. Shock. You have to call out your attack names and it makes them stronger, as you can see. I took it out in 1 hit because I said Thunder and then a few seconds later I said Shock. That's the secret. About to use Sandshrew. Sandshrew it sounds like a bit of a pain. So I'll switch to a Water type to deal effectively with this Sandshrew, which is not an Alolan Sandshrew. So it is not cool looking. Look. Alolan Sandshrew just looks cooler than this Sandshrew. That's just the facts. Alright, it's about to use Spearow. Will Cody change Pokemon? Nah. What's the Spearow gonna do? Peck? That's actually a very likely scenario as to what it's gonna do. But it's actually not gonna do anything because it is dead. And Youngster Samuel is about to use Spearow. Well, let's see if this Spearow has any better luck. But probably not because it's the same level as the last Spearow. So unless we're on a... it's in a level where to be 1 hit it actually requires like a water gun to do a high end of its range or whatever. There we go. Alright, well I get the feeling there might be Pokemon that we care about in here. Good morning, Drowsy. Get it? Okay, that was a funny joke because I said good morning, Drowsy, which made it sound like he was sleeping because he was drowsy. The joke is made funnier by the fact that I had to explain it to you slowly and not very funnily. So, I want to capture this. I don't think I'll use it, but again, I'm capturing the ones that I feel like capturing for no other good reason, because I'm probably not going to collect every Pokemon in the Dex. I just wanted to catch a Drowsy for reasons unknown. Who knows, maybe you'll need a Drowsy. Maybe you'll think, I have a dream and I need an Eden. You know, and then you'll go, oh, I know just the guy. I know just the guy to eat your dreams. Are you a trainer? Let's have a practice battle. I don't know why she has an American accent either. Everything's spontaneous here in this episode, in which I'm surprisingly unfunny. Alright, Hop Ip. With a Hop Ip and a jump, Hop Ip is going to be dead. But not to Lick, because Lick... I was going to say Lick doesn't do much, but in fact you have found something which does less, which is very impressive. Like, that's actually like an incredible achievement. And it's going to use Synthesis, huh? Well, that's great. That's just delicious-rific. Let's just take out this Hop-Ip with Swift, because I don't want to have to deal with things that heal themselves, especially if they're cows and they're the cows that are part of a gym leader's team. And I don't want to deal with them. I never want to see them again, actually. To be clear, I never want to see them, but we will in fact see them, just because our fate is in fact sealed. Hello, Bulbasaur. I'm kind of jealous that you have a Bulbasaur, but that's fine. Oh, that would be kind of dangerous if you weren't the last one left alive. I'd have to switch out, because it would be a pain. But that's the end of you. I think Picnicagina may be one of those ones that asks for a phone number. Want to give me a phone number? Alright. You have a Bulbasaur, which is actually the coolest Pokemon that I've seen a trainer have, so, you know, I'm willing to go with that. I forgot the old bald clown down there, so I'll have to give him a look in a second. Hey, youngster Ian, what you doing? Oh, you got a Mankey. Well, that's just swell. Can ghost types hit? Yeah, they can hit fighting types, but fighting type moves cannot hit ghosts, so that works out well for me, except that I am not going to bother with Lick because it's exceedingly bad at doing any damage against a Pokemon even nearly the same level, so we're just going to, for the moment, look, we're kind of carrying Ghastly a bit at the moment. I'm waiting for Ghastly to get like Nightshade or whatever, which is going to give it a bit more power than Lick does. Alright, Ian's about to use Diglett. Cody changed Pokemon. Cody will in fact change Pokemon to Flow Rider. Welcome Diglett to the Flow Rider machine. I don't know why it's a Flow Rider machine, to be honest. Alright. Diglett is meant to be fast, but apparently the level difference was too much for little Diglett, which is now more like Deadlet. See, there's some traditional Cody jokes. No, there are better trainers. What, than you when you're like level 12 Diglett? Yeah. I mean, I'm sorry to be the one to break it to you. I just got my Pokemon back from daycare. Let's see how much stronger it got. I noticed the singular on the word Pokemon. You're carrying 2 Pokeballs and have one son dressed as a Pikachu, who I assume you forced to fight for you, but you're at least bringing out... Alright, well, Snubbull is, in this generation at least, a normal type. There's a few Pokemon from around here that became fairy types, and I believe Snubbull became one of them. But, not for now. So, yeah, he also mentioned the daycare. Oh. Well, that would be... What are you doing? You can't use items, you're not even a gym leader. What was that about? What a little cheater you are! What a little min-maxer you are! Alright, well, look, Snubbull, you tried. But in the end, you were too Snubbull dead. Another classic joke from Cody. Hello, Wade. I don't need to know the sitch. I'm actually good. Thanks, Wade. That's great. That's great. The Academy is looking awesome. Wow, gee. I don't know why I'm getting so many of these calls. I don't know what the deal is with these calls. I don't remember them happening this often. I think it's because I stopped for like a day and then come back to record, rather than people generally just play through in big chunks all at once. I think it may be based on actual time passed rather than time spent in game. Do you know about eggs? I was raising Pokemon with my wife, you see. We were shocked to find an egg. How incredible is that? Yeah, sure. You can take Oddish. And let's talk to the lady. Yeah, I've heard of eggs. Yeah, why don't you take, Togepi. You can just take the extra Pokemon in my party off my hands. And then we'll come back later and be like, whoops, we have a super buff Togepi. And hello, police officer? Police officer says, hello, hello, what's all this then? Which is what British police officers say. We know this police officer is British because he appears to be carrying a baton, which is a thing they do in Britain instead of shooting people. Sorry. I got political about America again. Alright, so we've got a Growlithe, which I would quite like Growlithe. Oh, I forgot that by this generation Bite is Dark type. I think it was only in Generation 1 that it was not. Well, does Bite exist in Generation 1? I feel like Bite was originally... I feel like Bite was around, but was originally not. I'm just trying to... I don't remember, to be honest. But in any case, he destroyed Ghastly, which I should probably consider putting in the Pokemon Center, actually, because it's kind of a pain on the team because it doesn't know any good moves. Alright. Yep, I've seen nothing wrong today. You be good and stay out of trouble. Sorry, he's got an American... I mean... I see nothing wrong today, hello, Governor. Because that's not how British police officers talk. They say, hello, hello, what's all this then? And then the street urchins are the ones who say, hello, Governor, I'm just picking some tribals on Scambrab. That's my impression of the movie Oliver. Capitod sent out Psyduck. And so we're going to confuse this Psyduck with Thundershock. Confusion is not something that happens with Thundershock. Psyduck is just generally confused by everything. So whatever you do will confuse the Psyduck. I didn't do a good enough job? Oh. So sad. Maybe I should leave one in daycare. What should I do? Wow, you're pretty tough. Okay, you can get my phone number, because look, honestly, if you call me instead of Bugcatcher Wade, I'll be happy. Because I'm a bit tired of Bugcatcher Wade, who keeps telling me that he's done nothing in particular. Welcome to Goldenrod City. In the next episode, we will be exploring it, but first, before I forget, we're going to head into the Pokemon Center, because my Ghastly, which was already dead, is now super dead. It's not undead, though it is undead, but it's a dead undead. But now it is a living undead, so we're all good. So next time, Goldenrod City, which contains the Name Raider. If you haven't gotten your names for Ghastly and Ghastly and Flaffy, when probably not keeping Dunsparce, then you should let me know. I'll see you then.